I've been painting portraits with oils now for a few years. I've got several hundred under my belt, so I'm starting to feel more comfortable with it. But I tried something new recently, at least new for me. I tried these water-soluble pastels. And I've tried a couple different brands now. Lyra makes an Aquacolor, and there's, don't know how to pronounce it, but Caran or something like that, Neocolor Aquarelles. So these are really fun to use, and I wanted to talk a little about the approach that I've been taking so far. I've done about 6 or 7 pieces with them. So I've been starting these just kind of as like pencil or crayon, as you can see on screen, just roughing out kind of a basic shape of a subject. I take my usual approach with people, which is just focusing on shapes mostly and trying to get the planes of the face right and kind of the angle and position of the body, just looking at proportions kind of in context with other body parts, and just kind of getting some basics in the background too. I used the sepia color, which is just kind of a very dark brownish color for that sketch. And then I started just kind of popping in some different colors where I feel like they kind of should be. You can kind of see on the left side of this video, I don't have a whole lot of these. Since I've just started, I don't really have a massive collection of supplies or anything, but I just kind of filled in colors. It's just very pencil-like in a sense. So like when I do colored pencils, like wax-based, like Prismacolors, my usual approach is to do as I'm doing here with these pastels, which is just filling in colors with the intent of blending them later, either with a colorless blender or with a white pencil is how I would do colored pencils. This is a little different though, because they're water soluble. What's going to end up happening is almost magical to me is when I decide to finally add water to this, these become like watercolor. And I'm not very good at it yet, but it is really fun. It's kind of entertaining to see like that moment where you start adding the water, which should become, oh, there it is. Yeah, here's the water. So now I'm adding this water using these, they're kind of like pens that have a water reservoir, and when you press against them, they let a little water out. So the water makes these like watercolors, and it starts to blend all of the pastel color that you have in place. As I said, I'm not very good at it yet, and as you can see here, my dark colors are kind of overpowering everything, just because I don't have a good handle on how much water, like kind of control how much water do I let out of this thing, and pressure, and also how powerful the dark colors can be. I tend to underestimate, at least at this point, how strong they are. I really like the look of watercolor when I watch other artists do it, so this has been kind of fun trying to mimic some other looks that I've seen. Again, my darks are a little too dark, I feel like, and in terms of process, you can see that on screen I've tried to come back in and lighten it up a little bit. I have actually a white pastel that I went back over some stuff, and I also went back over with some other darker colors, like some reds and some other colors, just because, and I don't know if that's actually a good practice or not. I can see that I kind of muddied one of my, like the white one got some other colors on it, like on the actual pastel stick itself. So that might not be a great practice, just generally speaking. The water tends to predictably make things a little messy, but it is a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing these, and I bought this really thick sketchbook that I've been putting these pieces into, and it's kind of nice. They don't bleed through the pages, so that's kind of fun. But I really like the end result. The look is very, it looks very messy, but it's messy to me in a kind of an endearing way, I think. Well, regardless of how it looks, it is a lot of fun. So I'm gonna keep at these. But thanks for watching this, and certainly let me know if you have any questions for a beginning pastel person. So yeah, thanks for watching.